Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Career Mode episode 7. We are coming to you from the Hungarian Grand Prix. Strapping ourselves in. Here we go, onto the grid. Lewis Hamilton on pole this time. I'm up there in 6th place and my teammate in 18th. Interesting to see Vettel not on pole for once. Here come the lights. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. And we're away. Usual mediocre start as the AI get much better traction off the second phase of the start. Lost a couple of places. Got Perez coming down my inside. Little bit of contact with Grosjean. But we're back up into 5th. Raikkonen takes that back. Webber on my inside. So just nicely slotting in front of Raikkonen there as we take back the 5th place that I had momentarily. As you can see, the target for me in this race is 4th place as we go wide a little bit there. Not quite sure if we can get that, but we shall try. Start to build a gap to the guys behind a little bit. Looks like there's been some sort of contact in the chicane, as there's a bit of a gap building up now in the midfield if you look on the mini-map. Starting to lose a little bit of touch, getting on the curb, turning in. That puts Webber right back on us again. Luckily he doesn't dive bomb me like Hulkenberg did in the last race. As we go through to complete lap 1. I believe that's a net gain of 1 place off the grid. On to lap 6, we've had a pit stop. And I know what you're thinking. Is his race that boring that he has to put in a battle of him with a back marker? Yes, yes it was. That's me taking 15th place there. 2 more laps now, and as you can see, people starting to come out of the pits now. We've just come up behind Jenson Button on the option tyre. As you can see, I've already done a couple of laps on mine. Setting him up for an overtake here as we go through turn 4, up the inside, give each other space, and that's me up into 12th place, chasing down Adrian Sutil in the Force India. Later on in the lap, and as you can see, I've caught him up. A little bit of oversteer coming out of the final corner, but I've got DRS.
Quite a few cars in the pits right now. Watch out for cars exiting the pits.
Cars pitting as well, up the inside. Going a little bit deep, he's going to try and switch back on us. He too has a little bit of oversteer, but remember I've still got DRS. This is the second DRS zone and I take that place back.
To the racing line and wear them off.
So that's me up into 6th place. Lap 14 and I'm in 3rd place now after all of the pit stops, so I've gained another few positions, but Massa's attacking down the outside. Luckily managed to cover him off, get on the curb a little bit, and that allows him to catch up. He's on my inside. Gonna try and fight this one off, but I'm on the marbles and he gets that job done. Massa up into 3rd place. Can I attack him into turn 4? No. I think he's got this move done. He's on the fresher options as well. Oh, I'm a little bit wide.
Your tyres are showing.
That allows Raikkonen through. A little bit of contact. As you can see, the tyres are completely worn on my car. Rosberg dancing through the chicane there.
Go for the overtake.
Lap 16 now. I've made my pit stop. As you saw, my tyres were completely worn out. Gonna take Vern up the inside. Giggity. He dives into the pits anyway, as does the rest up. So that's going to be me up into 11th place. Make that 10th. Make that 9th now, as we are in lap 17. Huge gaggle of cars on the inside. That's a nice double overtake. These guys all struggling on their worn tyres. Having a look around the outside of Grosjean, but he's going to dive into the pits. We've got Raikkonen in front of us. And that looks like a Sauber in front of him. 5th place now for me as they go side by side. Raikkonen decides to throw the anchors out, but I get past him.
Second gap over the car behind, come on.
And we skip all the way to lap 35, and as you can see, my tyres are completely worn out. In that 6th place. Now let's see how entertaining I can make this as we're driving on Pirelli's lovely bubblegum tyres. Struggling to put the... I'm struggling so much, as you can see. I'm being chased by 2 Marussias, nearly lose it. I believe that's Chilton behind me. Too busy fighting with each other. They're not even fighting each other, it looks like. But as we come across the line, that's a nice 6th place for me. I'll take that. That's where I started the race from. But it'll do. So here we go, there's the standings. Nice Ferrari 1-2 with the Sauber Ferrari of Hulkenberg up there in 3rd place. Good job for him. Hope you enjoyed this particular video. As you can see, look at that, Raikkonen, Vettel and Hamilton didn't even finish. These are the standings look. Hope you enjoyed this video. I should have Spa up later on today as well, so look out for that one, and don't forget to like the video, and I'll see you next time.